What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know regarding the upcoming downtime update tonight that's going to add the Hot Bat Summer event, which will bring new questline and more into the actual game, including new item shop cosmetics. We'll be talking about new sprites that'll be hitting your locker, or I guess, hitting the island very soon. It'll be hitting your locker if you actually manage to find them, and more. So let's start off today's YouTube video by talking not about the Hot Bat Summer, which we will be talking about in a moment, but instead about new sprites. Tomorrow, aka Thursday, going to be a new sprite day. You'll be able to track down and extract Batman, Air, and 7 sprites in Battle Royale. Now, as of right now, it appears every variant that is actually released. So, when it comes to all the variants like Hollow Foil, when it comes to the other ones like Gold, Galaxy, all that type of stuff, all those variants are going to be enabled for the Batman sprite. However, interestingly enough, it appears that the Batman sprite is not going to be getting a gym variant. As you guys recall, we talked about the gym variants before and how they might have been delayed or scrapped or something going on. The only time you're able to actually get them already, because I actually have 2 gym sprites, the water and duck gym sprites, was by going ahead and having the sprite hunt rift encounter enabled in your game, which has been disabled shortly after like the first day of the update, and they went ahead and disabled all the sprites people actually managed to obtain. So we might be seeing some new updates about gym sprites, but it appears that the Batman sprite is not going to be getting that variant despite getting all the other ones, and instead a new unique variant, being the Kevin the Cube themed variant, is going to be added this update as well. Won't be enabled on Thursday, however, most likely will be like an enablement for the next week after Thursday. Of course, we don't know what variants the Air and 7 sprites are going to get, but based on the information we currently know, it appears there's going to be Gold, Gummy, Galaxy, and Hollow Foil variants of the 7 sprite, and then if I go ahead and type the Air sprite in, it will also have Gold, Gummy, Galaxy, and Hollow Foil versions. So those sprites are not set as of right now to have a Quack variant, a Cube variant, or a Gym variant, but we could be getting more information in the next update. For example, things like that Cube variant we just talked about isn't even really finished in the files as of right now, so it is something that they most likely are going to be adding all the IDs for, and we'll be able to figure out which ones do and don't get it once tomorrow actually rolls around. But with that said, let's go ahead and tell you about the Hot Bat Summer. Key art's on screen right now without the logo or anything else, and Epic Games actually sent out a little bit of an email to content creators regarding this event, so we have some extra information to tell you. So firstly, it states, even Batman needs a vacation, but the DC Sirens had other plans. Batman, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy are bringing the heat to Fortnite this summer in their new beach-themed outfits. They're arriving when the update launches tomorrow, alongside new quests, a new sprite, new bosses, unvaulted items, and more. Here's all the details on each of the bundles I'll be releasing in the game. We have the Gotham City bundle, which will include 2 outfits, being the new Batman and Catwoman outfits. If I go ahead and get this elimination real quickly, one moment. It will also include 2 backblings, 2 pickaxes, 1 emote, 1 pair of kicks, and 1 sidekick. And then there's the High Tide Harley and Sunflower Ivy bundle. This bundle will include 2 outfits, obviously being Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. It will include 2 backblings, 2 pickaxes, which one of those is actually interconnected with the backbling, and 1 emote. Now, this is going to be something that releases tomorrow. However, you may have noticed that in this image right here, we have like a beach buggy Batmobile. And in the actual announcement post, they didn't talk about that at all. They didn't mention that being in either of the bundles. However, they did mention new quest lines going down for this summer Batman event. Now, what I think is going to happen is that we've talked about on the channel before, the summer road trip quest being re-added, where they typically give away a car entirely for free. So I would not be surprised at all if this is what they end up doing. If this whole entire quest line is actually the summer road trip quest line, and the beach buggy Batmobile actually ends up being something that you're able to get entirely for free just by doing the quest. The only downside, if that is true, is the fact that it means that in order to do these quests, you're going to have to play with other people, and they're most likely going to be like time gated by like a week, and have different quest lines like, oh, play reload with a friend and earn XP, play creative maps with a friend and earn XP, play battle royale with friends and earn XP, play Fortnite Festival, be mode specific each time around in order for you to go ahead and get it. So you'll have to find a friend that is willing to play with you through all those different modes. However, if this does end up being the quest line, you can of course use the comment section down below to find yourself a friend or someone who needs the rewards as well to go ahead and play the event with. Of course, this could just be something that is completely different, but I thought I would go ahead and mention it. Now, with that out of the way, we do have to talk about the Odyssey collaboration coming to the game as well. So on screen right now, you're seeing both of the new skins I'll be releasing releasing in the item shop July 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, a day before the film actually premieres in theaters globally July 17th, and it includes 2 outfits, 2 backblings, 2 pickaxes, and 1 emote. The description they gave for this is 3,000 years... Oh, hold on, let me go ahead and get this elimination. 3,000 years of legend and Odysseus' journey still isn't over. The Odyssey is joining Fortnite's item shop on July 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, based on Christopher Nolan's epic film, releasing in theaters globally on July 17th, and they mentioned that the outfits are Odysseus and, I'm probably going to butcher this name, Agamemnon? I honestly don't know how to say it, but you know, it's the guy over on the right side, that's his name. So both of those skins will be releasing in the next game update, and they'll be decrypted almost right away or at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so we might have to do a double upload, so that is something to keep your eyes out for. However, if you go to the Compete tab in Fortnite right now, the duration of today, the same day that this video goes live, is going to be different Odyssey cups that you'll be able to actually compete in. If you do a mobile cup, you only need half of the pricing, so for example, if you say like 8 points or 5 points for certain reward, you only need like half of that on the mobile cup. But as it stands right now, if you actually want to get yourself a free spray and loading screen, it's going to be pretty simplistic. All you have to do on mobile is earn 20 points for the free spray, and then earn a total of 5 points for the free loading screen. However, if you play on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or wherever else, you'll have to actually earn 40 points for the spray, and a total of 8 points for that loading screen. So some pretty low scoring overall in order to get yourself a free loading screen and spray. However, it doesn't appear like it's included in the bundle at all, so it's one of those like exclusive cup rewards that if you like the Odyssey, you might as well go ahead and play it out today and get those rewards granted to your account right after downtime ends tomorrow, because it's going to be something where they're not currently in the files, so after the cup ends and everything, you're not going to see anything today until that actual update comes out, but you will be able to at least guarantee yourself to get it, especially if you log in after you've done the cup and see a little pop-up saying your purchased items have been granted or something like that. That means the cup rewards have been granted to you, even if you can't see them at all. Now, as we had already talked about in a previous video, another thing to actually end up expecting in this update is new information on the David Beckham x Fortnite collaboration. It's set to actually be fully added in this downtime update, but it might be encrypted right away, so it's something where we're getting a lot of collaborations back to back to back right when this update actually ends up coming out. We could potentially, even outside of the David Beckham stuff, be getting new information about the SpongeBob plus Ice Spice collaboration, or I guess, you know, SpongeBob, or not SpongeBob specifically, but Patrick from SpongeBob x Ice Spice, because we're going to be getting that free Twitch drops from this new update as well, and just kind of a lot of collaborations. Outside of the collaboration area, we should be getting new weekly quests or Battle Royale, of course. It doesn't appear like we actually have any more story quests planned to release, at least not as of right now. I have no clue where this final guy is, by the way. It's a little awkward, but we're going to definitely be getting a lot of new stuff regarding the quest line, especially for the sprite mastery things, for example, because if you're someone who has been playing, you may have noticed that if you go to the sprite tab and look at the leaderboard or whatever of all your friends and everything, the sprite mastery thing currently says like -2 days until release. They've had a lot of issue with the scheduling of that and stuff, but it does appear like whatever is being added will be added in tonight's downtime update, and then potentially even more information regarding the Spider-Man x Fortnite collaboration for the brand new movie releasing very soon. It's something where we talked about just recently how there's been rumors and leaks about a new Spider-Man sprite potentially coming to the game, especially based on one or gameplay tag that was added. So if you're excited for collaborations, if you're excited to pick things up in the item shop, this definitely is an update for you. And if you're someone hoping for free rewards or something that is more summery, you know, at an actual summer event compared to what we had in this update, then this update should be pleasantly surprising for you guys as well. With that said, however, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Hope you're excited for the next game update. Make sure to stay subscribed so you can keep up to date with everything that we end up finding in the files. Next thing you know, we'll have like an upload on the channel just over the new skins and everything, but after that we'll be giving you bite-sized news recaps on anything else we end up finding, such as new sprite variants, new sprite gimmicks, nerfs, buffs, hotfixes, whatever else we end up actually seeing. However, that's all for me today. I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Where did you come from? I mean, perfect timing. But I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.